We're backstage. UFC 241 has just wrapped up, and I'm with the star of the show, Nate Diaz. Nate, how did it feel, first of all, walking out to the octagon after this 3-year absence?
I felt like the last time.
No butterflies, no difference to you at all. Did you notice the love?
I figured that if there was going to be anything, I better just go out and get to going and not even trip off of it.
Yeah, well, certainly there was no ring rust to be found. Anthony Pettis, obviously a game opponent. How did you feel facing him in there?
I felt like I just better get to work, get the job done. I knew I was working with a short amount of time, so I think things could have went better if I would have slowed it down, but they could have gotten worse too. So I just put a workout in.
I'm interested to hear your thoughts on those grappling positions. You know, he had some nice transitions that we don't traditionally see against a grappler like yourself. You had him in some very close situations. What were your thoughts on when that went to the canvas?
That's what I mean. I should have slowed it down and got it past the guard and stayed on his back. He had some good little transitions, and I knew what was coming, but I kind of was like, yeah, right. But if I would have slowed it down, I think I would have. I just felt like I didn't have enough time. 15 minutes is a real short amount of time to fight, and every time I treat it like it's not, it's over before you know it. So I just kind of went too fast, and I lost some position. I wish I would have done it right, but he did a good job at being slick and getting out of stuff and trying to sneak stuff on me, so I was cautious. Usually I'm not very cautious. I just run people over. So I was just like, oh yeah. So.
What about the striking battle in there? We saw some new things from you in your arsenal, but also you were able to do what a lot of people thought you would want to do, just walk him down.
Yeah, once I got warmed up and going, I had a plan not to stalk him and walk forward on him like that. But then after a certain point, I could see everything he was throwing, and I just went, which was kind of dumb and reckless too, because I ate some elbows. But at the same time, it just reminded me to give some back too.
Yeah, absolutely. And then after the fight, you get your hand raised and you call out Jorge Masvidal. That's a name that's been on your mind for a while?
Yeah, well, I'm just the best fighter in this whole game, and they're giving belts to other people and making people work for belts, but I'm the champ, and as far as I'm concerned, he is too. I'm motivated, and just like Pettis, I'm motivated to fight the best fighters, judge on what I think and people that I know what real martial artists think and who we think are the best, not who these guys say are the best, because that's just like these guys, the champs right now, a lot of them are just good at loopholes to winning, not technical martial artists. And I think Jorge Masvidal, besides me, is the best one in the game at it. And I thought Pettis was also. That's why I asked for that fight, and I knew it was a dangerous fight. And that's where I was going in there with killer be killed attitude, because I knew that's what I was risking, fighting a guy like him or Masvidal. But I'm keep it real and fight the realest, best fighters that there are. Just like for the 3 years I was out, I was sitting there like, why ain't nobody recognizing the best in the game? You guys are all sorry, that's why. And that's what it is. So I'm going to defend the baddest belt, baddest in the game belt against who I believe is the other baddest in the game.
I love that. It seemed like he was nodding when you were calling him out. Like, it seemed like he was excited about that idea.
You have to recognize, though, because you know what I'm saying? It's the fighter's fight, and if we're going to fight, it's going to be on and popping. But he understands that I recognize that what's real. You know, he's been here this long, too. That's another win in the series. That guy's been around this long. That's the champs in my book. I've been around this long, still on top of the game. He's been around this long, still on top of the game. We're the best in the game because of that, and that's full-on martial artists, full-on life warriors, and the baddest award. So that's the belt I'm fighting for nowadays. And if anybody wants some of it, come get it.
I love it. Before I let you go, just one last question, Nate. Would you like to get back in the octagon soon?
As soon as we're going to make it right, we're going to make it right. Let's do it ASAP. And then until then, everybody needs to step their game up. Game up nutrition, you already know what's up.